Welcome to the Nintendo PowerZone, guys. It's your boy Nice1983, and today we have a brand new unboxing video, and we have the Pixel Pals Luigi by PDP. This is another variant slash colorway. Now, guys, I'm starting to get a little frustrated with the Pixel Pals line. Initially, I thought that this would be an amazing line to get some classic retro characters, and I was really looking forward to seeing the expansion of this line. Thus far, we've gotten nothing but variants or colorways of the Wave 1 series, and I'm not really all that happy about it. I knew there would definitely be a Luigi done in the Super Mario Bros. 3 style. It was just too easy for them to do it. I wasn't expecting the Fire Mario, but you know, they did it, and we're here with 3 versions of the exact same figure. So let's just go ahead and let's go ahead and break down the box as always. Alright, well, we have our Pixel Pals logo right along the side of the box. We have a nice window display showcasing Luigi. Right under that, you see the name Luigi. You have your recommended ages. It's for 14 and up. This is by PDP, your official Nintendo seal of quality, and the number of the figure. This is the 4th figure in the line. Yeah, I know we did the 5th figure of the line first, but it was Fire Mario. I thought that was definitely cooler than, you know, just looking at Luigi. But guys, let's go ahead and turn this box over to the side and let's start looking at those things right there. So I'm not really going to spend any time breaking this down. We've seen all of this on the previous box art for the other figures in this series. So let's just go ahead and move on to the back of the box now. So here it is, guys, the back of the box. This is actually my favorite part of the packaging, just because we get these little blurbs here that basically break down the figure and showcase who he is. So let's go ahead and read the back of this. A bit shy, occasionally cowardly, especially when it comes to ghosts, and always dressed in blue and green, Luigi has stepped out from Mario's shadow to become a hero in his own right. As the highest jumper in his family, Luigi is naturally skilled at everything from sports to driving, just like his renowned twin brother Mario. So Luigi's getting a little bit of love here on the back of the packaging. I mean, they did call him a coward, but he still got a little bit of love there. As always, guys, we have the Pixel Pals logo at the top of the box, the Super Mario 3 logo on the other side of that. We have a great picture of the 8-bit Luigi. Again, the box tells us to collect them all. Then we have the PDP logo, and right next to that, it does showcase that, yet again, this figure does not come with 2 AAA batteries. A huge misstep, in my opinion, but it is what it is. And right next to that, we have, once again, the number of the figure itself. Let's go ahead and move on to the side. So on this side of the box, we see Luigi from an angled position. Again, he's got the eye light up logo right above his head, Pixel Pals logo, and the Luigi name just chilling right there. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. So we've removed it from the box, and yet again, this design looks amazing on Luigi as well as it did Mario. We basically just palette swapped the red for green. Everything else is identical, same peach coloring for the face, same black for the overalls. It's just done in a nicer green. I actually always liked the Luigi sprite from Super Mario Bros. 3 better. It just looked better in green in my opinion. That being said, it is just a palette swap. This is a variant figure. It's a colorway. Not a lot of originality going on here. Now, you knew there was going to be a Luigi if they did a Mario, because it was just, like I said earlier, too easy for them to make a Luigi. The Fire Mario came kind of out of left field for me, but this is something that I'm starting to see is a negative. I don't want to see all these variations. I don't want to see all these colorways. I want to see new characters added to the Pixel Pals line, and looking at another version of Mario essentially, it's starting to bum me out because there are now 3 different variations of this Mario. I wouldn't be surprised if they released a 4th that has strobe lighting, so that you can say that it's, you know, Starman Mario. And if they do that, guys, I'm going to be done with the Pixel Pals line, because I refuse to continue to purchase the same figure that many times. 3 times is enough. Not that these are expensive and they're not really a drain on my wallet, but at that point they're just not giving me anything new, and this line has lost its originality. So I will not be buying a 4th version of this figure. It is what it is though. Luigi exists. I would have picked up the Luigi without a shadow of a doubt. He would have been part of my collection, because you really can't have the Mario and not have the Luigi. The Fire Mario, like I said, came out of left field, and that's where I'm starting to feel a little burned by the Pixel Pals line. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the other sides of the figure. I'm going to do these in quick succession because we've seen this design before and we don't need to spend too much time looking at those other sides. Here's the back of the figure, and what we have as usual, the on-off switch, the place where we're going to insert our batteries, all the logos embossed, you got the sticker there, you see everything that you're supposed to see. Let's just keep on moving on. Alright guys, so here it is, out of the box with the lights off. Gotta show you how it works. And it looks great. It still looks great even in this color variation, although the green still kind of shows out a little bit lighter than I thought it would, but it still looks good. But again, the big flaw here is that the blacks get lost. This problem is actually rectified with the Fire Mario just because of that figure's, color scheme, but that figure had its own issues, especially when the lights were on and it wasn't turned on. So you lost detail looking at it like that. Luigi gets those details back but loses them in the dark. So here's all three colors side by side, and they look really cool sitting next to one another. It's ultimately though the same figure, and this is where I'm just really bugged by this. I would like so much more, but take a look, they look great in the dark standing side by side. They look amazing. Let's go ahead and let's add Mega Man to the mix now. So Mega Man joined the party, had to add some blue to this light scheme. Looks good. It's always interesting to me to pull these things out, have them side by side, and just see how much shorter Mega Man is than, this jumping Mario. I always thought they'd be around a similar height, but I guess not. Let's go ahead and let's bring out some more stuff, guys. So we've added the Pac-Man Ghost and the Question Block Light, both from PowerZone, and again, look how awesome all these things look standing side by side, and they're all so different. I really want to make note of how different the Pixel Pals look compared to the Pac-Man Ghost Light, which is also done in a blocky 8-bit style. It's completely different. I mean, despite the size, PowerZone just went a different way about making something very similar, but they ultimately all look really cool. The Pixel Pals still stand out among the higher quality PowerZone products. So guys, it is going to be score time, so let's go ahead and jump right into that. Alright guys, it is score time, my favorite time. Why? Because I get to tell you whether or not something is worth your hard-earned money. So let's start with the appearance. This is still a great design, but it has been cheapened by the fact that this is now the third variation of the same design. We have the regular Super Mario, then we have the Fire Mario, and now we have Luigi, all done in the same style, and the originality that the Super Mario had has been lost on me. It is no longer a unique product. They look great standing side by side because they are different colors, but ultimately, because they look virtually identical, it cheapens them. It makes it look not as unique, and that really hurts the score for this. Luigi is going to get a 6 for his appearance. It's not a bad figure, it's just no longer an original concept for this line. Moving on to the functionality, this thing is bright, but they have not rectified the battery issue. Now, they could have done this real easy, adding a micro USB port so that these things could be plugged into a wall outlet or your computer. PDP just not going the extra mile in any way, shape, or form. They've actually gone ahead and removed the batteries that were present in Wave 1. Wave 1 came with 2 AAA batteries. Wave 2 has not a single battery, and that's even more frustrating because not only are you not changing the design of the figure to incorporate micro USB, but you're not even packing in the batteries. Again, I had some spare batteries lying around for this video, but batteries, they're not expensive, they're not really cheap either, and eventually, because the battery life on these figures is kind of piss poor, ultimately you're going to spend more money on batteries for these things than you actually spent on the product itself, and that is not good. So for its functionality, it gets a 5. We gave it a 6 for its appearance, we give it a 5 for its functionality. This figure gets an abysmal 5.5. Does not get our official Nintendo PowerZone seal of quality. It would have been so easy for PDP to rectify the issues. The functionality could have got a higher score with the addition of a micro USB port or the inclusion of batteries. They've done neither. As far as the appearance is concerned, it's just taking too much of a hit for being the third figure that's exactly the same. Now, this is where I have so many issues with the Pixel Pals line now. They could have gone and done something great. We could have Donkey Kong figures, we could have a Bowser figure. Hell, if you're intent on using figures from the Super Mario Bros. 3 line, there were so many amazing costumes in Super Mario Bros. 3. Why don't we have a Tanuki Mario, or a Frog Suit Mario, or a Hammer Bros. Mario, or a Raccoon Suit Mario? There were just so many other options, and PDP did none of them. They just gave us the same figure 3 times, and this is unacceptable. Guys, I do not recommend this product. If you're going to get one of the Pixel Pals, just get the standard Mario. Stay away from the Fire Mario and the Luigi. I know that might seem hypocritical because I have all 3, but I do that for this channel. I want to showcase as many cool things as I can. Now, these figures are still cool. They've just lost their originality, and it's just something that PDP could get back easily by expanding the line properly. But guys, 5.5 final score. Okay, that's going to be it for this episode of Nintendo PowerZone Unboxing. As always, guys, before I let you go, gotta hit you up with these social media links. You can hit me up on Twitter at nice1983. You can email me at nice1983@gmail.com. Hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Nintendo PowerZone. If you're a fan of the Nintendo PowerZone podcast, you can always download new episodes on iTunes, Google Play Music, and stream new episodes on Stitcher Radio. But if you're a fan of the show and you want to watch us live, you can catch us live right here on YouTube, youtube.com/user/thearticle, THAARTICLE. And guys, don't forget, every Wednesday at 3 p.m. I have a brand new unboxing video just for you. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and watch out for Amiibo Hunters on the prowl. Deuces!